Hello, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm gonna show you how I made this crochet top using this granny square. So follow along if you want to make this for yourself, or if you like this particular granny and want to use it for your own project. This is the yarn I'm going to use for the project. It's DK yarn, 100% cotton. There are balls of 50 gram each, 125 meters, and I'm going to use it with a 3.5 millimeter hook. I used around 500 grams of yarn, and with each ball I made 6 granny squares using a 3.5 millimeter hook. I also used a measuring tape, scissors, a tapestry needle, a piece of elastic for the neckline, and you might also need some stitch markers. We're going to start by making a slip knot. Then chain 6. Slip stitch in the first chain we made to create a ring, like this. So chain 1, and inside the ring make 12 single crochet. This is the first one. I'm gonna make 11 more. And 12, the last one. Now slip stitch in the first single crochet to join in the round. So the first round is completed. Now for round 2, chain 6. And in the second single crochet, we're going to make a double treble crochet. To make a double treble, you need to yarn over it 3 times, like this. Insert your hook in the single crochet, yarn over and pull up a loop. You have 5 loops on your hook. Now we're going to yarn over and pull through 2 loops 4 times. So yarn over and pull through 2, 1, yarn over and pull through 2 twice, yarn over and pull through 2 3 times, and yarn over and pull through 2 one last time. This is our double treble crochet. Now chain 3. Now we need to make a double crochet in the middle of the double treble we just made. So we're going to yarn over and insert our hook in between the first and the second of these diagonal bars that the double treble crochet has. So this is the first, this is the second. Insert your hook in between them, here, like this. Yarn over and pull up a loop. Yarn over and pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2, completing your double crochet. So we made this that looks like a petal, and these are the stitches we're going to repeat for all the other single crochet of the round. I'm going to show you one more time. Yarn over 3 times, insert your hook in the single crochet, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2 4 times, 1 2 3 and 4, double treble crochet, chain 3, double crochet in the middle of the double treble, insert your hook always in the same position, so in between the first and the second horizontal bar or diagonal bar. Here, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Continue like this for all the single crochet of the round, so until here. We're gonna make 11 of these in total. At the end of the round, I made my last petal in the last single crochet. Now we need to turn the 6 chain we made at the start in our 12 petal. Need to yarn over and make a double crochet in the 3rd chain, like this, then chain 3 and slip stitch in the 6th chain, like this. So this is our 12th petal and our second round is completed. For the 3rd round, slip stitch in the double treble crochet, like this, then chain 1. Now in each of the next 2 3 chain space, we are going to make 2 single crochet, three chains, and 2 single crochet. We made this a small spike. Gonna repeat this in the next 3 chain space. 2 single crochet, 3 chains, and 2 single crochet. So these 2 are one side of our square, and in the next 3 chain space we're going to make our first corner. In the next chain space, make 1 single crochet, 1 half double crochet, 1 double crochet, 5 chains, and then in the same chain space 1 double crochet, 1 half double crochet, and 1 single crochet. These 2 are one side and this is our corner. I'm going to repeat this 3 more times. I'm finishing the last corner in the last 3 chain space. Now slip stitch in the first single crochet we made at the start of the round, like this, and round 3 it's completed. For round 4, slip stitch in the next single crochet and then slip stitch in the 3 chain space. Chain 1 and make 1 single crochet inside the 3 chain space, like this. Now chain 4 and make 1 single crochet in the next 3 chain space. Chain 4 again, the next chain space is 5 chain corner, so in this one we're going to make a single crochet on this side of the chain, then chain 5, and make a second single crochet on the other side of the corner chain. Like this. Chain 4, make a single crochet in the next 3 chain space, again 4 chains and a single crochet in the next 3 chain space, 4 chains, here we have again a 5 chain space of the corner, and we're going to do the same thing we did here, a single crochet on this side, 5 chains, and a single crochet on the other side of the chain. This is the complete side with the corner, and we're going to repeat this for the rest of our square. I'm going to make the last corner here, and I'll meet you again when we are here. Now make the last 4 chains, and slip stitch in the first single crochet we made at the start of the round. Like this, the 4th row is completed. Now for the 5th and last round, chain 3. This counts as a double crochet. In the next 4 chain space, we're going to make 3 double crochet, and 3, then 1 double crochet on top of the single crochet, three double crochet in the next 4 chain space, double crochet on top of the single crochet, in the corner chain we are going to make 3 double crochet, three chains and 3 more double crochet. This is our first corner. Now 1 double crochet on top of the single crochet, three double crochet in the 4 chain space, and 2 and 3, 1 double crochet on top of the single crochet, same thing the next 4 chain space, 3 double crochet, double crochet on top of the single crochet, 3 double crochet in the 4 chain space, and 2 and 3, and 1 double crochet on top of the single crochet. In the corner chain we're going to repeat what we did here, so 3 double crochet, three chains and 3 double crochet. This is the side we're going to repeat, the side and the corner that we're going to repeat 2 more times until we reach here. Right, I made the last corner. Now 1 double crochet in the next single crochet, and in the last 4 chain space make the last 3 double crochet. 1, 2 and 3. Now remove your hook, turn around, bring the yarn on the back, insert your hook in the first double crochet from the back, and pull the yarn through. Like this. And cut the yarn. Leave a tail and cut the yarn. Take your tapestry needle, insert your needle in the last, in between the stitch, the last double crochet, like this. And then weave in the tail. This is the square completed. I blocked mine, so the final measurement is 12 centimeters by 12 centimeters, and we are going to need 54 of them. Alright, I made all my 54 squares. Now I'm ready to assemble them. There are many ways to join granny squares. I'm going to show you the one I'm going to use. That's the flat slip stitch method. Position the two granny squares you want to join next to each other with the right side facing up. We're going to join from one side to the other. You have your first granny square and your second granny square. The order is important because we need to keep it consistent for all the stitches. I'm going to start from one corner of your first granny square. Insert your hook in the central chain, only in the back loop of the central chain of your first granny square, and in the corresponding chain of the second granny square in the back loop from the top, like this. Then position your yarn underneath the two granny squares, grab your loop and pull it through the two loops of the square, like this. Then to the next stitch, insert your hook first in the back loop of the first granny square, and then in the back loop of the corresponding stitch in the second granny square from the top, like this. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. This is our first slip stitch. Move to the next stitch, first in your first granny square in the back loop, then in the corresponding stitch of the second granny square. Yarn over and pull through all 3 loops, like this. The yarn, you need to keep the yarn underneath the 2 granny squares. Again, in the next stitch, back loop of the first granny square, back loop of the second granny square from the top, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all loops. We're going to continue like this till the central chain of the next corner, till here. After you finish joining the first 2 granny squares, take another 2 and continue in the same way from the corner. First in your first granny square, then in your second granny square. Yarn over and pull through all loops, like this. And continue till the other corner. Join your granny squares all first in one direction, then starting from the other corner in the other direction. Right now we can position our granny square. We are going to sew them. So this is the front, it's a 4 by 3 rectangle. These two granny squares are the shoulder, and this is the right side. These two granny squares are the right side, and these two are the left side. This is the back, 3 by 4, that is going to be connect later to the shoulder and to the sides. And this is one of the two sleeves that it's going to later be folded and close at the bottom. To increase the size of your sweater, what we can do is, of course, add in more squares. We can add a row here in the middle. Like this, and this is going to add 12 additional centimeters to our front. We can add full rows of 4 on each side, like this, and this is going to add 24 centimeters, 12 each granny square. If adding a granny square to your sweater is going to be too much, what we can do, and what I'm going to do, is after I joined the front with the back, I'm going to add rows of double crochet on each side, so I can add just a couple of centimeters on each side. I'm going to start by joining the squares of the front, first horizontally and then vertically. I finished joining them horizontally, now I'm going to join them all vertically. I finished joining all the squares for the front, and I did the back as well, which is also a 4 by 3 rectangle. Now I'm going to join the two squares for the shoulder. First to the front, and then to the back, here and here. Now that the front and the back are joined together, I'm going to add a couple of rows of double crochet on each side, the same amount on each side, to increase the size of my sweater. I had 2 rows of double crochet on each side, so around 4 more centimeters. This now measure 52. So now I'm going to join the sides. These are the two sides. I join 2 granny square together, and this I'm gonna attach to one side, first to the front and then to the back, this side to the back, and same thing on the other one. First to the front and then to the back. After joining the side, the next step is going to be the sleeves. Each sleeve is also a 3 by 4 rectangle that I join in the same way as I did the front and the back. First like this and then like this, and then this needs to be joined one more time, like this, to close the sleeve. This one I already joined, like this. And once we have both of our sleeves, we can join them to the main part of our top. So I'm going to close this one, and then we're going to join them. Once both of our sleeves are done, we just need to match the squares of our sleeve with the squares of the armhole and joined all around using slip stitches. This, continue all around. After attaching the sleeves, the next step is going to be adding an elastic around the neckline, so the top can be worn with the shoulder like this without falling, or off the shoulder. You're gonna need an elastic that is a little bit smaller than your neckline. I'm gonna start attaching the elastic from one corner. This is the back of the neckline, this is the shoulder. I'm gonna attach it here at the corner. Take your elastic, insert your hook in one of the stitches of the neckline and pull from the inside and pull your elastic through like this, and then make a knot. Like this. Take your yarn, make a slip knot, attach your yarn underneath the knot, like this, chain one, try to cover the knot, and then with single crochet we're going to cover the elastic and attach it to the neckline. I'm going to continue like this for all the neckline until I reach here. I'm also adding the tails of the neckline. Once you reach the start again, tie the two ends of the elastic together. This, and then slip stitch in the first single crochet. Alright, the elastic is on, and now the last step, as always, is to weave in all the tails we left using a tapestry needle. And here is the final result. You can wear the top off the shoulder like this, or with the shoulders up. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!